Greetings to St. Paul's Evangelical Lutheran Church, Carlisle, Pennsylvania, this 19th day of December 2020, almost the end of the year. I'm going to read Psalms 89, God's covenant with David. I will sing of your steadfast love, O Lord, forever. With my mouth I will proclaim your faithfulness to all generations. I declare that your steadfast love is established forever. Your faithfulness is as firm as the heavens. You said, I have made a covenant with my chosen one. I have sworn to my servant David, I will establish your descendants forever and build your throne for all generations. Then you spoke in a vision to your faithful one and said, I have set the crown on one who is mighty. I have exalted one chosen from the people. I have found my servant David. With my holy oil I have anointed him. My hand shall always remain with him. My arm also shall strengthen him. The enemy shall not outwit him, and the wicked shall not humble him. I will crush his foes before him, and strike down those who hate him. My faithfulness and steadfast love shall be with him, and in my name his horn shall be exalted. I will set his hand on the sea, and his right hand on the rivers. He shall cry to me, You are my Father, my God, and the rock of my salvation. The next one is from Judges 13, 1-24. The birth of Samson. The Israelites did what was evil in the sight of the Lord, and the Lord gave them into the hands of the Philistines 40 years. There was a certain man of Zorah, of the tribe of Danaides, whose name was Manoah. His wife was barren, having borne no children, and the angel of the Lord appeared to the woman and said to her, Although you are barren, having borne no children, you shall conceive and bear a son. Now be careful not to drink wine or strong drink, or to eat anything unclean, for you shall conceive and bear a son. No razor is to come to his head, for the boy shall be a Nazirite to God from birth. It is he who shall begin to deliver Israel from the hand of the Philistines. Then the woman came and told her husband, A man of God came to me, and his appearance was like that of an angel of God, most awe-inspiring. I did not ask him where he came from, and he did not tell me his name. But he said to me, You shall conceive and bear a son. So then drink no wine or strong drink, and eat nothing unclean, for the boy shall be a Nazirite to God from birth to the day of his death. Then Manoah entreated the Lord and said, O Lord, I pray, let the man of God whom you sent come to us again, and teach us what we are to do concerning the boy who will be born. God listened to Manoah, and the angel of God came again to the woman as she sat in the field, but her husband was not with her. So the woman ran and quickly told her husband, The man who came to me the other day has appeared to me. Manoah got up and followed his wife and came to the man and said to the man, Are you the man who spoke to this woman? And he said, I am. Then Manoah said, When your words come true, what is to be the boy's role of life? What is he to do? The angel of the Lord said to Manoah, Let the woman give heed to all that I said to her. She shall not eat of anything that comes from the vine. She is not to drink wine or strong drink, or eat any unclean things. She is to observe everything that I commanded her. Manoah said to the angel of the Lord, Allow us to detain you and prepare a kid for you. The angel of the Lord said to Manoah, If you detain me, I will not eat your food. But if you want to prepare a burnt offering, then offer it to the Lord. For Manoah did not know that he was the angel of the Lord. Then Manoah said to the angel of the Lord, "What is your name, so that we may honor you when your words come true?" But the angel of the Lord said to him, "Why do you ask my name? It is too wonderful." So Manoah took the kid with the grain offering and offered it on the rock to the Lord, to him who works wonders. When the flame went up toward the heaven from the altar, the angel of the Lord ascended in the flame of the altar while Manoah and his wife looked on, and they fell on their faces to the ground. The angel of the Lord did not appear again to Manoah and his wife. Then Manoah realized that it was the angel of the Lord, and Manoah said to his wife, "We surely will die, for we have seen God." But his wife said to him, "If the Lord had meant to kill us, he would not have accepted a burnt offering and a grain offering at our hands, or shown us all these things, or announced to us such as these things." The woman bore a son and named him Samson. The boy grew, and the Lord blessed him. In this reading in particular, you have to understand what a Nazirite is. A Nazirite is one who, from the time of birth on, is consecrated and is dedicated in the service of God, and there is no wine or any alcohol consumed, and the hair is never shaven. The hair is always left to grow, and they live a very, very dedicated life to God. And that's why it was important that the woman who was to bear this son was to understand how she was to live to consecrate this child to God. And that was the coming birth of Samson. The next reading is from John 7, verses 40 to 52. When they heard these words, some in the crowd said, and this was after Christ had been preaching, "This is really the prophet." Others said, "This is the Messiah." But some asked, "Surely the Messiah does not come from Galilee, does he? Has not the scripture said that the Messiah is descended from David and comes from Bethlehem, the village where David lived?" So there was a division in the crowd because of him. Some of them wanted to arrest him, but no one laid a hand on him. Then the temple police went back to the chief priests and Pharisees, who asked them, "Why did you not arrest him?" The police answered, "Never has anyone spoken like this." Then the Pharisees replied, "Surely you have not been deceived too, have you? Has any one of the authorities or the Pharisees believed in him? But this crowd, which does not know the law, they are accursed." Nicodemus, who had gone to Jesus before, and who was one of them, asked, "Our law does not judge people without first giving them a hearing to find out what they are doing, does it?" They replied, "Surely you are not also from Galilee, are you? Search, and you will see that no prophet is to arise from Galilee." It's interesting, isn't it, that at this point, people didn't understand that Christ had been born in Bethlehem, the city of David. But they had to flee, remember, because the wise men told them of the king wanting to find Jesus so he could kill him. And that's when they fled to Galilee. And so Jesus, although he was raised in Galilee, was birthed in the city of Bethlehem, the city of David. So, in this, our Christmas season, may we remember and try to live that Christ-like life, and may we show our faith in all that we do and say, and may we share God's love more than ever. And I know things are very uncertain in so many ways, not just with COVID, but just so many lives have been affected and changed this past year. But just remember that we are all God's children, and God is there through all of this, and we just have to reach out to each other, because it is our Christ-like actions during this time, I think, that speak louder than any words. And so let's share what we have. Let's be sure that we keep in touch with each other, and especially the people that mean the most to us. Pick up the phone, make that phone call. I know we can't be in crowds anymore, or gatherings, or even in church the way we want to be. But we all can be in God's presence together, whether it's just a few of us on a phone call, or whether it's in our Zoom meetings. But it's always there that we can remind everyone that we do remember them, that they're important to us, and be thankful for all that we've been given, and go in God's grace and know that you are loved, and have a wonderful day. Talk to you soon.